Fahrenheit 451 is a futuristic novel that takes place in an unspecified American city. In this dystopian literature novel, members of this society drive in extremely fast cars at dangerous speeds, surround themselves with wall-sized televisions, and have earphones named seashells permanently plugged into their ears. They immerse themselves in materialistic goods and become accustomed to a fast-paced lifestyle. The latest trend is living room parlors, where ceiling-to-floor sized TVs cover 4 walls, creating a fake reality. Producers of TV shows even leave out blanks in the script for the audience to improvise at home, as if you have become completely engulfed into their world. In this world, firemen do not put out fires, but instead, they start them. Their job is to identify anyone who secretly stashes away books and to burn their collection, turning pages of valuable information into ashes, ripping apart the dreams of authors and ruining their life's work. This is Montag. He is the protagonist of Fahrenheit 451, but is by no means a perfect hero. Instead, he merely follows the status quo of society. Then, he suddenly questions the meaning of a materialistic life and believes that the answers lie in the very books he so proudly burns. He represents the minority that seeks the truth. This is Mildred. She follows the trends of the community and does not give the meaning of life any thought, resorting to numbing herself from pains and avoiding the confrontation of the real world. She is engrossed in television and has a dearth of intellectual, spiritual, and emotional capacities. She represents the materialistic aspect of society. This is Clarice. She expresses a carefree attitude while displaying the curiosity of the world around her, and as a result, she is ostracized from society. Clarice represents the young but mature minority in the community that is free from the chains of shallow goods. This is Beatty, Montag's fire captain. He is a complex character full of paradoxes and contradictions. His vast knowledge is evident and once had a deep and passionate love for books. Yet now he upholds the law and instead burns them. Captain Beatty represents those who have once attempted to endorse books, however grows tired of the inconsistencies within and succumbs to the indifference and rejection of books in the society. This is Faber. Faber is a retired English professor who still loves books. He owns a few, but aches to have more. He readily admits the current dystopian state of society is due to cowards like himself who did not and refused to voice out. Faber represents the intellectual aspect of society, yet he is afraid of voicing out his thoughts. This is Granger. He is the leader of the book people wandering around retired train tracks. He has developed a system where wanderers like himself read and memorize books' text and then burns them. The knowledge is engraved in his mind. Granger represents the book people who plan to rebuild society, who contain the blueprints for the new future. These characters exist in a fabricated story. How would they translate into our world?
Don't you ever wonder if there's more? Why do you shield yourself from the light? Why are you staying in the dark?
Hey Montag! Look! The new iPhone product! We must have it! We must! No! What? No! Let go! Let go! Take a look around! There's so much more to see!
At least once in his career, every fireman gets an itch. What does this book mean? What does that book say? Well, Montag, trust me, I've read a few books in my time, but the books say nothing. Nothing! This is where the truth lies. I look good?
Do I look good? Sexy! Wait! Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Stop.
Got a plan. You're beautiful.